Hello everybody and welcome to my course. My name is Timmy and I'm going to take you on a course today titled Learning how to solve quadratic equations and inequalities. So that's a good intro. We're going to learn how to solve quadratic equations and inequalities because I find that most students don't really understand the concept of solving quadratic equations and inequalities. So here in this course today we're going to figure out that we're going to learn how to solve quadratic equations. So let's just get into the outline of this course. So students might be asking some various questions about this course, like you might be asking, what is the course all about and what are our target students? Well, to start with, the course is categorized as a topic in Algebra 2 and it's made for students who want to have a basic or advanced knowledge in quadratic equations. So if you want to have a knowledge in quadratic equation, maybe just for a test or maybe for a SAS preparation or maybe for an exam, you can take this course. But our target students are students within the range of grade 8 to grade 12. If you're not within this range, you can also take this course, provided that you want to learn this course maybe for some other reasons, or provided that you're ready to learn this course or you just want to understand this course. So if you believe that you want to learn this course just for another reason, you are free to register. You are free to register for this course. So we're going to look at the course overview. It is divided into 7 sections, and I divided it into 7 sections so we can just look at the real basics about this course. Section 1, which is introduction. Section 2, I'm going to define quadratic equations, and here you understand the methods used in solving quadratic equations. This is just a brief introduction to quadratic equations. So from this section 2, you will know what quadratic equations and inequalities are like. So from section 3 down to section 5, these are the various methods used in solving quadratic equations. Although there is one more method which I did not include in this course, which is the graphical method, but I figured out that the graphical method is not a really popular way of solving quadratic equations. So then section 6 is what problems with quadratic equations. These are used to solve real life problems. So studying this section 6 will give you a brief knowledge on how to actually calculate real life knowledge. I promise you that this course is going to be a fun-filled lecture. It's going to be packed with fun and different type of activities that all students will want in their course. So just enroll. And section 7 is a bonus lecture and extra tip. So I'm going to give you a bonus lecture and extra tip, which you need for other subjects or other topics in mathematics. And this course is just going to help you boost your mathematical knowledge. So I want all of you to enroll for this course. So by the end of this lecture, students will be able to identify various methods of solving quadratic equations and inequalities, analyze, interpret, and solve word problems on quadratic equations and inequalities. So I promise that at the end of this course, students will be able to do the following. They will understand the concept of quadratic formula and solve any quadratic equation or inequalities. Like I said, quadratic formula is the only method of quadratic equations that you can that you can use to get any quadratic equation. Like if you are using factorization method or maybe the other method, which is completely the square method, you can only use it for some types of quadratic equations. We'll talk about that more in the tutorial or in the course. So students will also gain more knowledge to solve other aspects of algebra, and I promise that you also gain other mathematical knowledge which you need for other topics in algebra or geometry or calculus. So without no further ado, let's get started. I want you to subscribe to my channel on YouTube, and I want you to click on this course to enroll right now. So without no further ado, let's get started.